Lance and Steven in the morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Lance.
Good morning, Spidey fans watching.
It's morning.
It is morning.
Thursday morning. We are at it again.
At it. Yeah, we've been consistent. I don't think we've missed a week.
Nope. How long can we keep it going?
Yeah, we'll see. How long are we gonna still want to have like a coffee break chat? You and I.
Every morning.
There's always something to talk about. Good morning. Tell us how your morning's going, dear viewers. Good morning, Nicole. Good to see you.
Nicole Forsberg.
Yeah.
Is it Forsberg? Forsberg?
It's Forsberg.
Is it like a S or a Z sound? That's
Forsberg. I don't know. This is riveting conversation stuff. Oh man, I'm tired.
I actually have slept decent the last couple nights, although I was up a little bit too late reading last night. But the night before, I was in bed 11:30, which is early for me.
Nice. So, nice. Yeah. Yes, we are. It's true.
Yep. Welcome to our weird world.
Yeah. My body aches from all the digging and moving things I've been doing in my backyard. So
all the digging. You got a picture to show us of that, Lance?
Oh, I could find one.
Yeah. Well, we'll chat a little bit more while you.
Okay.
While you search that up.
Let me search.
Lance has been busy like an ant.
Oh.
Gathering stones and smoothing stones out, digging holes, preparing his nest.
Yeah, truly. No, I got a few pictures here I can show.
Yeah, getting ready for the summer.
That's right.
Yeah. So we were supposed to have the Reverend Glenn Breitkreitz with us this morning, but his schedule expectedly, but kind of unexpectedly. So he has a wedding that he's doing this weekend out of town, and he ended up having to leave a day earlier than he was expecting. So he was not able to make it this morning. And he's already booked for next week. So we will not get him on, but he has committed and put it in his schedule for June the 24th.
Just perfect.
2 weeks from now, we will have him with us. And we're going to interview him. He asked if we could have some of the questions in advance. And I said, no, not going to happen. This is going to be live and unfiltered, Glenn. And you're going to get thrown all kinds of curveball questions.
That's right. I keep telling him because we talk about like, oh, we should do social media stuff as a church. And I keep saying, Glenn, the only social media things people really want to see from the church is like live streams of you at home doing whatever it is you do, building stuff. Just like what the heck does Glenn do for fun? And like that's what people want to watch. People will flood to see that sort of thing. They don't want to see you and I chatting.
although you do get relatively I don't even know what the word is. unprepared, unpolished. This is just us. We sit down and we say, here's 4 or 5 things we could talk about this morning.
Yeah.
And then we see how that goes.
Yeah, things were percolating. The elusive Reverend. He sure is.
The elusive Reverend.
Yeah. Nichols, you're waiting for your invitation to relax by my pool. Well, I gotta get it up there first. So here, I'll show you what I've been doing. Show you a picture. So here's Danica, hard at work.
Shoveling rock.
Shoveling rock. Oop, there's my family.
There's your family.
Yeah. So we dug this big hole because way over here on the left side, it was really low. So we had to dig. So much dirt. Then we had to haul the dirt away. And then we had to haul in road crush. So there's Danica shoveling in road crush. And then here you can see all of it in there. This was before. This was a couple days ago. But since we've got it compacted, that's where I was this morning. I had to return the compactor.
Oh, okay.
And so, yeah. So I think tonight we can set up our pool on it, which will be exciting. Yep. It's not going to be totally level, but it'll be close enough, I think. They say like a couple inches is okay. Any more than that, it's not really good, but
yeah,
it's not going to sink into the ground. That's for sure.
That's the hope. Does it have the Levi Harder seal of approval on there? Or?
Yeah, it does actually. No. It was funny. So he and another friend were out helping me shovel the rest of the dirt away, and I knew Levi did landscaping stuff, but I didn't know he was super experienced with compacting in particular. And so he was telling me all about it. So it was funny because he was like, I gotta go to this thing, but I'll tell you what you need to know. And then he just did it for me. And I'm like, you had this moment where you did that thing where you thought, I'll teach them what they need to know. And then he thought about it and said, it'll just be easier if I do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll be quicker if I just do it.
Yeah. So me and my other friend were just watching him compact this spot, which I was super grateful for. I've been working on it for weeks now. I'm exhausted. No one told me that this was, who knew an above ground pool would be so much work?
Oh yes, it's work.
Yeah. But anyway.
Wait till you got to start trying to figure out the balance of chemicals in that water and.
Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm did all the yard work. Darian or Danica can take care of it.
They're gonna have to worry with the chemical mix.
Yeah. I get to just enjoy it now. That's what I say anyways. We'll see. I don't know. I'm a bit of a pushover. I'll probably learn about it. Take care of it too. Anyway, but summer things, right? Summer vacation plans.
Summer vacation plans.
Yep, there's reasonable hope that tail end of the summer will be plenty of opportunity to be restriction free and move about. So what are your plans, Steve?
So we made some, much like Lance and Steven in the morning, how that show happens. That's how we planned our summer this past weekend. We had all the intentions of the world just to go to Calgary and maybe have a little family trip there, maybe to Banff and stuff, just to do a little Alberta trip again like we did last year. And then Newfoundland said, hey, we are effective July 1st, we're opening up. If you because they're not letting any outsiders in right now. I couldn't go to Newfoundland right now, even if I wanted to.
Right.
You have to get express permission from the government to even go there right now. And so effective July 1st, they're opening up to travelers. If you are vaccinated, you don't even have to isolate, because right now, even the travelers who live there, so the people who live there and have to go away to work and stuff, have to isolate for 14 days when they come back. But they're saying effective July 1st, if you're vaccinated with both doses, then you don't even have to isolate. You can just come. So we are expecting that we will have both our doses by that point, based on what we're being told here. And so I said, hey, let's look at flights, because if not, it'll be another year before we're able to see any of our family.
Yeah.
And it's been a year and a half since I've seen my parents, and 2 years since Janice has seen hers.
Yeah.
And so we went ahead and got a good seat sale, and yeah, we're gonna do the thing.
That's
And,
awesome.
yeah, so we're gonna fly to Newfoundland if everything goes according to plan. Anything could happen between now and then, I'm sure, but
you're gonna wing it.
we're gonna wing it. But
Wing
I
it.
mean, the thing is, there's no refunds on flights now. I mean, that's
Right.
you can rebook and reschedule, but no refunds. So we had to take that chance and just do it.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sure it'll work out. It'll pay off. Things have a way of working out.
Yeah.
There's my optimism right there.
Yep. So anyway, that's our summer plans. We're gonna fly to
Awesome.
Newfoundland for a couple of weeks.
Nice. Mike is saying, good job getting rid of the raccoon eyes.
Yeah. So a couple of weeks ago, Mike had sent me a message about the lighting and stuff on this.
Oh.
But it's completely accident, Mike. I actually didn't set anything up. I don't care that much about raccoon eyes on this, to be honest.
I got this blinding.
Yeah. This is just us in a room, and it just so happens the lighting in my room is good.
Yeah, if we have to think more about like staging and lighting for this, we're just not going to do it.
No, it becomes too problematic.
You know, this is raw, genuine.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We just bought a motor home. We're also planning our trips by the seat of our pants. Maybe Drumheller. Maybe some provincial parks. Maybe Alaska. Ooh, cool. I hear Alaska is gorgeous in the summer. Scuttlebutt says. That's cool.
Is it mosquitoes terrible there? Would you think?
I don't know.
I picture it like Labrador. Like Labrador mosquitoes can be really bad.
I hear in Vancouver, mosquitoes are basically non-existent.
Really?
That's what I heard someone say. Someone who was in Ontario and then moved to Vancouver, they were like, yeah, there's like no mosquitoes.
Is that because it's
I don't
like a small island and they just don't exist there, or not?
I don't know. I would need to research that. Maybe if anyone here is from or knows Vancouver well, maybe comment, fact check that a little bit. That's just something I heard, but
yeah. Well, if you do the motorhoming around, Jessica, like the provincial parks here are beautiful. Like, so we went to Banff last year for the first time, and I mean, yeah, it's definitely a tourist thing too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you got crowds of people, but it's beautiful.
So 2013, Danica and I got married August 31st, and we went on our honeymoon to southern Alberta, Crow's Nest Pass region, and that was really nice. Rather than going to like, I don't know where most people like to go for honeymoons these days. I feel like lots of the people I knew getting married, it was like resorts in Mexico or traveling to Europe or stuff like that. But yeah, we saved a lot of money, just went to southern Alberta. But that area is beautiful. It's right in the mountains. Lots of nice trails. That's our backyard, right? So yeah. So that's actually roughly where we're going for our summer vacation, end of August, that we got a Airbnb for a week down in one of the towns in the Crow's Nest Pass. So, but partly that's where Danica grew up for a lot of years, so
Right.
it's partly sentimental too. Or people saying here, Nicole is saying there was mosquitoes when I lived in the lower mainland of BC, but not as many as if you are in the city without trees. I guess so, yeah. Banff is a federal park, not provincial. A little bit of fact checking there.
Thanks for that correction, Mary.
Yeah. Terrence Sweeney went to the Okanagan. Did you just go, Terrence? Like recently? Is that what you're saying?
Or was that last summer?
Or last summer? Gonna go again? I hear that place is awesome too.
Oh, we ended up there last year in Sicamous.
Oh yeah.
Man, beautiful out on the lake and stuff there. Big shout out to Gina and Leroy Locke who took us out on their boat on the lake. Beautiful. What a great day.
Yeah. Honeymoon. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to go there at some point. So I think Danica and I talk about the next big visit some random location in Canada trip will be the East Coast. Check out those islands. People say it's all the rage. We'll be the judge of that.
I'm biased, but I like Atlantic Canada.
Jessica saying love Banff and Jasper. Kids have never seen the mountains, so that's high on the list. I love mountains, yeah. Honeymoon was Vancouver Island. Cool. Travel many places. Still my favorite place on earth. Wow. Favorite place on earth, Vancouver Island. Yeah.
Wow.
When we were there for the FCA conference a few years back, that was my first time there. I really liked Vancouver.
No, it was nice. We didn't get to see a whole lot of it, but we went to Capilano Suspension Bridge.
Yep.
And did that area.
Yep. Terrence loves Jasper over Banff. I've been to Jasper twice recently and Banff only once for a band trip way back in school. So I never really got to see Banff.
I would say Banff is probably more crowded. Jasper has a more, I don't know, natural feel because it's, Banff has been, this is like the tourist thing, right?
Right.
But now Jasper has an aspect of that too. What I really liked, I think the thing for me that I enjoyed the most in Banff is with the Bow River right there along, and we went out and kayaked and stuff around there, and that was beautiful. Now, I mean, I think Maligne Lake and stuff, you can do that in Jasper. I didn't do that there, but I just like the river right along the community of Banff, and you can kind of just walk. There's trails along there and stuff, and yeah. So I mean, each is unique in its own way. That's what I would say. Yeah.
Now, Grand Prairie is a pretty cool vacation destination too.
Is it?
We got a big sundial. We got, well, if you go to Beaver Lodge, there's a giant beaver there.
That's right, giant beaver, and the dinosaur museum thing.
Yeah.
So fossils, right?
A lot of cool things to do. Soon there'll be the pool in my backyard.
Well, it's funny. We walk the trails and stuff around here, me and Janice, and we say, you know what? This is a nice city. I know people complain and all that kind of stuff, and it's easy to look at all the things you wish could be better or could be different or whatever. But I mean, there's a lot of things that you can just enjoy for the simple sake of enjoying, like walking through Muskosipi Park. It's beautiful.
That'd be my take for Grand Prairie. Is that there's some really beautiful areas like Muskosipi, even up here around Lakeland. There's some nice walking trails and stuff, but it's just not consistent across all areas of the city. Whereas when we were in Vancouver, even like just flying over it and looking down, you see there's like kind of consistent, lots of trees, lots of, consistent beauty
Yeah.
all around. I think they're trying to beautify the city a lot more now.
Sure. Well, my
I don't know.
sister, my sister lives in Kelowna, and Kelowna is a beautiful city in some ways, and I guess it depends. There's people there that probably would complain about Kelowna too, right? But one thing that she liked the downtown area, and so they're really trying to fix that up and stuff too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, it's really cool.
yeah.
Jessica's saying Capilano Bridge is mainland.
Oh,
Love the island, the best.
I'm not even sure about what the island is then.
Mm-hmm. Grand Prairie has lovely parks any direction out of the city, not to mention hundreds of playgrounds for kids, large rec center, everything you need within 15-minute drive. Yeah. Grand Prairie is a center up here, so you do get lots of that stuff. Big city in stuff in a small town feel, I guess.
It is.
Cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, what else is on our plate, Steve? Oh, we didn't do our Newfie phrase.
No, we got a Newfie phrase. Let's throw that up. This
one could be disturbing. I don't know. More tongue than a Logan. Is this about kissing in any way, Steve? It's like if you didn't like the kiss, or you really like the kiss.
Yeah. What are you trying to here? No.
More tongue than a Logan.
More.
That's bad. I'm sorry. Anyone want to take a stab at this one? More tongue than a Logan. Is it about being sassy?
Not kind of. Talks too much. Kind of, yeah. So the idea is someone who's got a big mouth. So
big mouth.
Yeah, like they're always talking. Like talks too much, or like always has to have something to say.
Oh.
Yeah. More tongue than a Logan. And so the idea is it's
so like me.
Yeah, just like you, Lance. Just like you. So I got a picture. So a Logan is a type of boot.
Oh.
Did you know that?
No. I didn't know boots had different classifications.
Yeah. So let me bring up the picture of a Logan boot.
Do it.
This guy right here, right?
Oh, so, that's a nice boot.
So the tongue, right, it's a type of work boot, kind of an idea. And the tongue is this thing. So typically they've got long tongues on those boots. And that was where that phrase comes from. Yeah.
More tongue than a boot.
More tongue than a Logan.
But how does the boot relate to a person talking a lot?
Well, because the tongue, right? That's that part of the boot. You know the part of the boot where your laces cross over?
Yeah, that's the tongue.
That's the tongue. And so your tongue.
Oh, okay. So the long tongue of the boot compared with
the long tongue
of the person talking. Okay. I get it.
Yeah. Okay. More tongue than a Logan.
Yeah. More tongue than a Logan.
Yeah.
There you go. So it has nothing to do with kissing whatsoever.
Not at all. Nope. Although I'm sure you could pervert the Newfoundland language and try to.
Well, what does it tell you that that's where my mind went? Anyway.
So Father's Day is coming up, Lance.
What's that?
So Father's Day is coming up.
So Father's Day is coming up next Sunday. Not this Sunday, next Sunday, the 20th. Right?
That's correct.
Father's Day. Hey, we're fathers.
Speaking this Sunday.
Awesome.
And then next Sunday is Father's Day. Pastor Glenn is going to be speaking. And me and you.
Oh.
You're going back to the Thunderdome. for dad joke battles.
which I keep forgetting about.
Dad joke battles, the revenge. I've gotta reclaim this title. I was robbed last year. I think that judging was. I don't think that was fair.
And it's really sad because I put in the bare minimum of effort.
And I did not. And
There's a life lesson in that, I think.
I have been saving jokes all year this year.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I've got nothing. Oh my goodness, Jessica. If you see a theft in an Apple store, does that make you an eyewitness? That's so bad.
Wow. Yep. That is an eyewitness.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to yeah.
You gotta
Study up a little bit.
tell Mary send you some jokes. She was sending some to me, but
Oh yeah. Well,
you
no.
need help.
It's okay. I'm not gonna steal your sources. And you should just keep sending more. Why did the golfer wear 2 pairs of pants? He had a hole in one. Oh man, that's bad.
Ooh.
So, dad joke battle, Father's Day,
Dad joke battle live.
live dad joke battle. Yeah. Chill. The cringe will be fierce. That's for sure. Mm-hmm.
The groans will be palpable.
Yeah. What do you like for Father's Day, Steve? What's like your classic? This is what I want my family to do for me.
So we're gonna go to church. They're gonna laugh at my dad jokes.
Is that like a requirement? Like they have to?
No.
Okay.
They will roll their eyes. I guarantee you.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I need. That does it for me. It's just right there.
That's it.
Yeah. You get that eye roll. That's man.
Well, that's really that's what the dad jokes are for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. What typically sometimes we'll do a barbecue or whatever. I'm sure maybe have a coffee on the patio. Maybe have some friends have coffee on the patio. Do that kind of a thing at some point.
Cool.
That would be a nice dad Father's Day. Yep.
That's nice.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, hopefully by then floating in my pool.
Yeah. Yes.
Obviously, I have to be there for the dad joke battle too.
Hopefully the weather warms up a little, eh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's nice. But
17 degrees is a little cool for me to be in an outdoor pool.
My mother-in-law got us a heater for it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to help, so we'll see. But anywho, yeah, I don't know. I'm easy. I just like get me pizza. Let me play a game. Let's hang out in the backyard together.
Yeah.
Let me snuggle my kids. That's it. That's all I need. It's good. I try to live every day like it's Father's Day. You know? I'm not sure what I mean by that. You can construe that whatever way you'd like, but
every day is Father's Day.
Every day is Mother's Day and Father's Day, you
know. So next week we've got a special guest we're bringing on.
Very special guest about a very important topic.
Yep. That it piqued our interest, right? I mean, I never piqued my interest a couple of weeks ago. And so next week we're going to have Ashley Parley back with us, talking about worming.
Worms.
Worming with Ashley.
Yeah. If you like worms, don't miss next Thursday.
I have no idea what she's going to talk about, but this is interesting.
Yeah, so if you're watching and you're like, what are you talking about? It's a few weeks back we interviewed some people just about their random like interests, things we didn't know about them. And yeah, Ashley, one of our board members, talked about she hobby worm farms. which is just such a obscure hobby.
Yep. We're gonna find out some things we never knew about worms, I think.
Yeah. So that'll be exciting. I think that's cool. So yeah, she has pictures for us to show, and she'll be on. So check it out next week. Tell your friends, and prepare all your worm-based questions. And yeah, we'll have a good time.
Yeah. So Lance, we're up to 120-ish this week in church.
Oh, yeah. Is
Restrictions-
today officially the day?
Yeah, today is official. It's official.
Oh,
So we've been told that restrictions are lifting a little bit more, and we're going to be able to have 30% capacity based on what we can do with the 6-foot distancing and stuff still in place and whatever, which puts us at about 120 we can handle now in our service. So.
Yeah. So I think, Steve, correct me if I'm wrong, our idea is we have a 9 o'clock service for sure.
Yeah.
And if we get more than that 120, we have an 11 o'clock service.
No.
Or is it just we have both and people?
We're doing both, and then we're going to play it based on how it went this week. So if you get only 20 or whatever in a service or whatever, way to scale it back to just doing one until numbers come up. But yeah, we're planning for both this week, and we'll see how it goes.
Cool.
And I think the idea is to try to do both at least to the end of June, and then we'll see if they actually come in and loosen all the restrictions like they say they're going to do.
Yeah.
Although we still haven't hit the targets for that yet. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, well, that's exciting. Might mean that no one has to be in the hub. We don't need that overflow area.
That's the idea, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Marcelo is shooting out greetings from Bolivia. Hope to be back one day to enjoy your in-build process pool someday. Yeah. If it's not done and fixed and ready by the time you come, and
Lance is going to need your help. Yeah, Marcelo, if you come and that pool is not done, he is going to need your help.
Oh man, it's really, really hitting my mental health. Anyway, but well, I guess that's our chat for this morning, hey?
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching, and those of you who will be watching later. Yeah, and check out next week, Talking Worms with Ashley Parley.
Worming with Ashley.
All right.
See you next week, and see some of you on Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, everyone. Toodles.